That's why I figured I'd drop on by, just see if you needed anything.
Oh, you did. Probably Cece sent you here to pick up where he left off. Is that right?
Well, even if he had, I wouldn't do it. It's your decision, what works for you and what doesn't.
It's very nice if it's true.
Sophia, I may not agree with your decision, but I'm not about to argue your right to make it.
No, you are very sweet, Craig. Thank you.
That's my most closely guarded secret.
How is he, really?
Not so good. He won't be until you come back home. But I don't have to tell you that.
No, he'll be all right as soon as he gets some distance from me. I mean, as soon as he'll be able to see clearly, more objectively, about my history and the whole family, and he'll realize what I'm doing is right.
You say so.
You've been wonderful, the way you've rolled up your sleeves and you jumped right in. His confidence in you, it made him be able to concentrate on the family. Thank you.
It's a two-way street, you know. I mean, he's the only father I really have ever had, so I was happy to be there for him.
Good. Well, he'll be much more involved in business soon as the family gets a little more settled, and then he'll be back at Capital Enterprises yelling his head off. You're going to look back on these days with a little nostalgia, I think.
It means a lot to you, doesn't it? Getting the family back together.
Oh, it's everything. It means more. It's everything to me.
Maybe you can fill me in, Sophia, because I never had one. But isn't there a little too much water under the bridge?
No. You see, that is what is so wonderful, Craig, about having a family. It is never too late. And Cece and my children have to realize that all they have is each other. And that all they're ever going to need is each other. And, well, they'll understand that when I'm out of the picture.
You know, I don't know. Cece, Eden, Ted, Kelly, Mason, that's a tough mix in anybody's book.
No, it's a great mix. It's an essential mix. And particularly Mason.
You really believe that, huh?
Oh, I know it. I mean, Mason's the one that always said Eden was the glue that held the family together, but you know it's Mason. He's really the linchpin. He sees things clearly. He's the one that won't let any of us put up with disguises or deceptions.
He can also be very, very cruel.
I know it seems that way at times, but he's not. He hates hypocrisy. He refuses to sugarcoat. He's a very loving man.
Well, you know, I'm afraid your husband doesn't see it that way.
Yes, he does. He loves Mason with all his heart. He really does. And he respects his honesty, even sometimes as much as he resents it.
I don't know. I don't see either of them putting up the white flag.
But they will. They always do, eventually. And when they do, you will see the most beautiful father-son relationship in the whole world. It's like they complete each other. And I'm going to do everything I can to get them back together. Because until Eden comes home, it's what this family needs.